Welcome to Lost Male Lessons from the All Clear Podcast, the podcast where we take timeless lessons from the fire service and use them to build better men today. I'm Travis, your host, and today we're talking about one of the most important decisions that you'll ever make in your life, even if you don't realize it yet. We're talking about finding your team. Now, let me tell you something right off the top. You may think you're strong enough to go at this world alone. You may think you've got a handle everything right now, but ultimately, I'm going to tell you, the strongest men I know are the ones who know how to lean on other people. Now, in the firehouse, the first thing you learn is no one fights fire alone. When the alarm goes off, when a call comes in, we move together, we gear up together, we load out together, and we roll as a crew. I don't care how tough, how fast, how smart you think you are. If you're not part of the team, you are a liability. Now, that's not just about firefighting. It's also in life. Now, here's the hard truth. Too many young men are walking through life without a crew. No mentors, no accountability, no one to back them up or call them. Now, that might work for a while in your life. You might even think you're better off that way, but I promise you, the fire's coming. Maybe it's a failure, a heartbreak, a loss, or just the pressure of life stacking up on you. When that moment comes, and it will come, you need to ask, who's got your back? If you can't answer that question, then this episode is for you. Now, what does a real team look like? Well, let me paint a picture for you. In the firehouse, your crew knows you better than most people ever will. They know when you're off your game. They know when your head is not in the game. They know when you're distracted. Heck, they even know when you skip breakfast. Not because they're nosy, but because they care. Being well placed and being at your best affects everyone. In the firehouse, everyone eats together. We train together. We sweat, we struggle, and sometimes we even grieve together when the time is appropriate. And all of that shared experience builds something stronger than a friendship. It builds brotherhood. Now, what type of team do you ultimately need? Well, it's not just people that you chill out with. You need to have people that challenge you, people that call you out when you're slacking and help you when you fall. So, how do you find your crew? Well, start by becoming the kind of man that you would want on your team. We've talked about it before. Be dependable, show up, follow through. Get serious about your own growth. Then, put yourself in an environment where other strong men gather. Now, that's not always going to be the loudest room. You've got to be in the right room. That could be the gym, a volunteer group, a church, a union hall, maybe a fire department. Anywhere men are striving, not settling. Where men are building up and not tearing down. When you're in that environment, strike up a real conversation. Ask really good questions. Listen more than you talk. You don't need 10 new best friends. Start one solid connection and build it up from there. And if you're lucky enough to already have a few solid guys in your life, invest in those friendships. Don't let life get so busy that you forget the people who keep you grounded. You see, the wrong crew will wreck your life. I've seen a young man with all the tools to succeed, surrounded by people who drag him down. They feed his ego, they numb his pain. That is a quick trip to nowhere. But what's the right crew? Well, these are guys that will elevate you, they'll raise you up, they'll keep you honest, they'll help you see what you're capable of becoming, And more importantly, they will build you up and help you to accomplish your goals. So think about this. If you're the smartest, strongest, most focused guy in your circle of friends, then really you don't have a circle. You have a cage. But here's the firehouse rule, what I call it. There is an unspoken rule. No one gets left behind. That doesn't mean pulling a brother from a burning building all the time. It means that we also don't let each other spiral out of control. We don't let each other slip unnoticed. We hold the line. We hold the standard for ourselves and for each other. Now, what if you lived that way outside of the firehouse? Well, if you were that guy who never lets his brother fall behind, then you're doing good. But think about it even more. What if you had that guy in your life? The kind of trust we're talking about doesn't happen overnight. It's built through sweat. It's built through service and showing up consistent all the time, consistently. Once you have that, though, it is unshakable. It can be broken. So here's a challenge. Audit your circle. Who's sharpening you? Who's challenging you? Who's checking in on you? And just as important, who are you showing up for as well? If the answer is no one, then it's time to fix it. Join some, reach out, take a risk, because isolation will rob you of the man you could become. Now, remember, you don't have to do this alone. In fact, you're not meant to. Find your team, because when the fire comes, it will come. Could be tomorrow, could be 6 months. You don't know. When that fire comes, you are going to need your crew. You're going to need your brothers. We always talk about ways to improve here on Lost Male Lessons. We appreciate you taking time to tune into this episode. If it spoke to you, share it with a brother who needs his team as well. And if you've already found yours, be grateful. Most importantly, stay loyal, keep building each other up. And until next time, stand tall, stay ready, and never fight alone.